So, how many have not shot skeet before?
My little girl has.
Okay. Go with Chris. And
Nice.
that's my rock star.
Nice.
That's my rock star.
That is.
3 days. It's not just giving a person a gun and we're having at her. We actually spent 4 hours in the classroom today, of which probably an hour and a half to 2 hours was safety. And it's fundamental of skeet shooting. The most important fundamental is safety. And of course there's elements to that fundamental, and we teach them, every single one of them, that it's not something that we think about. It's not something that we sometimes do. Safety is what we do and practice every single moment we're on the field.
Don't get your head down when it slaps in. Okay? Good job. Okay, can you remember that? Yes. Okay, excellent. There's 3 levels of instructors. So there's a level 1, which is what we are at. This is the basic starting point. And then you move up to level 2 and then 3. And then I believe actually you're a master instructor. But the level 1 instructors are so important because we provide the basis and the good habits. So I think we have the hardest job, but it's good to see somebody succeed in something they want to do. So.
Well, this is the first ever NSS Kids Youth Camp. We just thought this was a good opportunity for us to have some involvement at the entry level. Of course, the growth of the sport is always going to be about bringing the younger generation in, and this is a great chance for us to be involved. We've provided some semi-automatic shotguns, both our Winchester SX3s and some of our Browning Silvers, for the kids to use and try out, with the hopes that they're going to like the gun they have in their hands going forward, and you know, make dedicated Browning and Winchester shooters out of them. So.
The thing I like about this club is that it's family-centric. So this isn't just for elite Olympic athletes, and this isn't just for beginners. It's for everyone in between. And there's people, every time I come out here, I see families with their kids, and I see people camping and fishing and getting ready to go hunting. And that's what's really appealing to me, is the future of firearms and the future of hunting and fishing in this country. Is the responsibility rests on the shoulders of people who are the participants. And if we're not good ambassadors for the sport, it will disappear. It's disappeared in other countries around the world, and if we're not responsible, and if we don't get young people and women involved specifically, the sport will die and our pastime will die. And whether that's right or wrong isn't the debate. We are the ambassadors of this sport, and of enjoying safely being out, either to go and hunt or to go and shoot or to go and fish. I mean, they all go hand in hand. So a place like this that fosters it in a safe manner that's accessible to all people is quite nice. I've been lucky enough to have been to a lot of clubs around the world, and this is one of the nicest facilities I've ever seen. For a club that isn't expensive to join, and it's accessible for all people. Some of the nicest clubs in the world are incredibly expensive to be able to go to, and if you're not right from the right class within that country, you won't go and shoot there. This place is amazing because it's affordable, so most families can afford to be a member here, and it's accessible, is that anyone can become a member. It's one of the nicest facilities I've seen anywhere in the world. So it's a great place.
Up. Up.
This is the first one that's ever been done in Canada, period. Never mind Vancouver Island or British Columbia, it's the first one. So we're quite proud of that. I'm hoping this type of activity, or these types of functions, put this association on the map. I think this is great for the sport. As you can see, there's a lot of us here in the sport now that are white-haired and a little aged, so we need to bring in new students to introduce the sport and keep it up and running.
Very nice. Very good.
I have a younger son and an older son, 12 and 15, and My older son, the 15-year-old, he's been competing with Sporting Clays and ISA for 3 years now, and my younger son is just starting off.
Tell me about your younger son and what this clinic means to him.
Well, so far, on the first day, yesterday, they taught him more than my older son and myself could teach him in a year and a half in 4 hours. And he's nailing the birds now, and he's got the right stance, and he's more confident, and yeah, he's doing 100%, 200% better.
What would you say to parents who look at this sport and what are you getting out of it as a parent? What do you think your kids are getting out of it?
This sport teaches them so many things that you don't actually see. You know, if you combine it with hunting, it teaches them ethics, it teaches them respect, it teaches them how dangerous a firearm can be, and to respect it. It's safety, it teaches them safety, and it gives them something to do, something to work with and thrive too, right? But there is way more to this sport than just meets the eye. Don't be offended because it's a gun, it's a firearm. Don't be afraid of it. You know, look at it in a different light, and I think that it'll be great for your kids. It teaches them how to compete, right? It teaches a lot.